Hey everybody, it's Niflarian with another video from Phasmophobia going over some of the gear that's in the game. Today I'm going to be looking at the Tier 1 video camera. This is really a really versatile piece of gear. You're going to be able to find ghosts. You're also going to be able to see around the house if you don't know your way around very well. So I don't want to waste a whole lot of your time, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the game and see what this gear looks like. Alright, we're in the truck now. On the left hand side you'll see the Tier 1 camera. Not very great, but it definitely works. Beneath it is the Tier 1 tripod, which is a really great tool that goes alongside the video camera. And on the right hand side you see the computer monitor in the truck, which goes in tandem with the video camera as well. We're going to see how all of it works. Alright, so to place the video camera on a tripod, you just pick up the video camera and place it like you're going to place it on a table, but on the tripod. You can then pick up the tripod and move around. You can do that while it's not in the truck. It works just like placing it on a table, but that lets you put the camera wherever you want in the house. Now the Tier 1 video camera is kind of hard to use just because its screen is so small. As you get to the Tier 2 and Tier 3, the video screen gets a whole lot bigger, but this one is definitely usable. If you right click, you turn on night vision, so now you can see inside the house without turning on the lights. Really helpful if you aren't able to see very well in the house and you don't know your way around very well. Personally, especially with the Tier 1 camera, I prefer to carry the camera off the tripod, so you'll go ahead and drop the tripod and pick up just the camera. You'll see the screen is a whole lot bigger now, allowing you to see orbs a little bit easier and see your way around the house as well. The downside is, since you don't have it on a tripod, you can't just set it down wherever you need it to be. So when you're setting up the camera, you'll go to any sort of flat surface and press and hold the default button is F. You'll see what looks like a ghost version of it pop up, and you rotate it. The Tier 1 is the short side, is the video camera. You'll also be able to do this on the tripod, but you won't be able to rotate it. It's just where it's pointing. You take the tripod and set it down anywhere that you want. From that point, you can run all the way back here into the truck and actually view the camera from inside the truck, letting you look for ghost orbs or any other activity without being inside the house. Once you get closer, you'll see the entrance to the house. Tap on the keyboard to turn on the night vision. Click on the mouse to switch cameras. No matter how many cameras you have in the house, you can cycle through them all. I only have the one set up, so I've only got the one to cycle through. I can see ghost orbs in the house. I'm in the truck, but I can still collect evidence. I can turn off night vision as well if it gets too bright in the room. In order to see ghost orbs, you need to have the room be in the dark. It's possible to see them with the light on, but it's a whole lot harder. You turn on your night vision on the camera and just look at, there's a ghost orb. Just look around the room, you'll occasionally see them. If the ghost has ghost orbs as evidence, you'll see it. Right here, you can see it goes straight up, it tracks around the room, you can actually move around, and it is physically in the room. That's how you can tell if it's not snow. Snow will only ever go down, and you won't be able to move around it. The ghost orb is where I'm standing right now in the game. If you ever see something that looks like a ghost orb but you're not sure, especially if it's snowing outside, just move around and see if it moves inside the room with you. Alright, so that's the video camera. It's very simple. It lets you see in the dark, lets you collect evidence, and it lets you find the ghost room. Ghost orbs will only ever show up in the ghost room. There is a caveat on them though. If you get ghost orbs, it could also be a mimic. If you come into the evidence tab and you hit ghost orb, you'll see mimic gets marked out. However, mimics always have ghost orbs as false evidence. So what you need to then do is gather ultraviolet, freezing temperatures, and spirit box. If you can get all three of those, or if you're on a different difficulty, a combination of them, you have a mimic. Mimics will always have one extra evidence compared to what the difficulty says it should have, because ghost orbs will always be there. And if you happen to be playing on no evidence, you can still get ghost orbs, and if you get them at all, you have a mimic. As always, if you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you want more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.